What's up, YouTube? This is Mathos97 and welcome to my WWE 2K15 My Career. This is episode number 1, and as you saw by that little intro, we're basically finishing up here, wrapping up the customization of my created superstar here for my career mode. And I wanted to be, I didn't want to put half the effort into this. I wanted to do, whatever I normally would for a creator wrestler, and also kind of test out, the new creator studio and all the tools that come with that. I mean, although it has been limited, I wanted to kind of experiment a little bit. I would have liked more hair options. Not exactly completely satisfied with what I've got, but for what I was given, I kind of like what I got going here. So we'll see how this works. And it's my career mode. People cut their hairs, they let it grow out all the time. So maybe sometime in the near future, distant future, whatever it may be, sometime in the future, maybe we change up this guy's look a little bit. Maybe he gets a shave. Maybe he goes bald for a few weeks. I don't know. I mean, that's the beauty of my career. It's an entire career. So yeah, I was hoping to get this video out Wednesday. But unfortunately, I was unable to get a copy of WWE 2K15 until, well, technically I never got a copy. I actually just wound up getting the digital edition because, I ran into some issues getting a physical copy of the game. But that's neither here nor there. The point is I've got the game now. And in case you're wondering why I'm not, as flamboyant or as loud as I normally would be, that is because I'm doing this commentary just 1 minute shy of midnight, to be exact. And this video should be up on Thursday, because I love you guys so much, well, guys and gals, whoever is viewing the video, that I got to get this video out for all of your viewing pleasures. So as you can see right here, we're looking to figure out what I want to name this creator wrestler, because I was thinking maybe I could take one of my older calls, maybe somebody from my UCW universe mode, but I figured nah, let's start fresh, let's pick a new sort of person here. So I'm kind of going back and forth here, trying to determine, what kind of a name I want to go with for this guy, because, I'd like this series to go at least 50 episodes, and I'm sure it's going to go more than that. So we got to pick a name that is, we got to pick a name that's really, something that's going to stand out, something impactful, something big, something, just short, sweet, to the point, something that just, screams superstar. Or at the very least, can at least roll off the tongue. You don't want to pick super, complex names like that. Koi Kendall. It don't be like Koi Kendall Kowalczyk. I mean, who's got time to say that? I know I sure don't. But, we're kind of looking around, and, anyways, with this series, basically, I mean, I know, universe mode, I want to get that video up as well. But for right now, haven't gotten the season pass just yet, but I should be getting that fairly shortly. But for right now, I'm kind of, as I speak, I'm playing through the showcase mode while I got these career mode episodes, rendering and editing them and all that sort of thing. So this should be up Thursday. Hopefully, I can get universe mode up over the weekend, if not on Friday. Not exactly sure how that's gonna work. But I just had, I had a huge ordeal trying to get this game. Thank God I did not trade my my Wednesday or my Tuesday shift that I had at work for a Thursday shift, thinking, hey, Tuesday the game comes out, I'm gonna play the crap out of this game. Thank God I didn't make that switch, because then that would have been like shooting myself in the foot twice. And I can't believe that I can't fit Jett Storm on the top line. That's ludicrous. But that's what we're going to go with, and we're going to spice it up a little bit. We're going to add 2 T's instead of the 1. So Jett Storm, we're going to go with it. Something new, just trying to come up with a name on the fly. And I think this can work. I think we can follow the career path of Jett Storm. We're going to start out in the Performance Center and work our way to the top of the WWE on the main roster. So, looking at this guy, I mean, the colors, look at those bright yellow knee pads. Aren't those just phenomenal? They're so fabulous. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of trying to go for some contrasting colors. I started with like a basic template just to kind of, at least for the clothes anyway, just kind of figure out what exactly I might want to do for this guy. I kind of wanted to start something basic though, because I mean, when people show up to the Performance Center, I mean, you know, they're not. I mean, there are a few abnormal cases. You know, I'd assume somebody, you know, like Sami Zayn or like Finn Balor, Prince, or what's his name, Hideo Itami. You know, big name superstars like that probably, you know, get a bit more creative, but not necessarily. Most, you know, start off a bit generic, and that's also going to apply to like my moveset and stuff as well. I kind of want this to be as realistic as possible, so I'm going to slowly delve into the moveset, kind of, you know, slowly add in new moves, and I'm probably going to start with more basic moves, just because, you know, you don't see superstars coming in doing like 450 splashes or freaking springboard moonsault DDTs like Mike Vita. You know, Mike Vita's just a beast. But no, Jett Storm can't do that. You know, not in the Performance Center. That's a little too out of his range. But yeah, we're going ahead trying to pick a pose here. We got some new ones added in. It looks like those are from the NXT guys. I think there's Bray Wyatt, Corey Graves, and, you know, a bunch of other ones in there. So there we go. We've picked our pose, and now I think it is about time that we get into the Performance Center. We go meet up with Bill DeMott. These crowd signs, if you have any suggestions, post them down in the comment section. I don't really know what I'm going to go with, so I just kind of randomized here. But maybe I'll get an idea. Maybe we'll go back to that later, sometime in the future. But for now, let's just get this My Career mode underway. And that My Career Invasion thing, I was kind of checking that out. Looks pretty cool. Maybe someday we can get some other creative wrestlers up in here and make it just super chaotic. But now, I think I've kept you waiting long enough. It is time to meet up with Bill DeMott in the Performance Center.
Welcome to the NXT tryouts. My name is Bill DeMott, and I'm the head trainer of NXT. As you read on the application, we are only having 1 day of open tryouts this year. This is your one chance. We will be awarding at least one WWE contract today based on your performance, so you better make me notice you. Everyone at this tryout has some level of training or experience, but we don't care about your resume here. We only care what you show us when the pressure is on and at this very moment. So with that being said, I'm going to pair you up, and you're going to show me what you got in this ring. And we're going to start with you and you. Let's go. I don't have all day.
So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are going one-on-one here in the Performance Center with, now, I mean, tell me if you've heard this name before, Baron Blade. That's quite the gimmick this guy's got going for him. But, you know, kicking things off, obviously, we got the new chain grappling sort of system to kick off the match. And I'm really liking this so far from what I've played, using this chain grappling system. I think it's pretty cool to start things out. And then, you know, in some cases, I don't feel like every match needs to start out in this sort of manner. But I do think it's a pretty cool way to kind of start the match, kind of, you know, get you in the mindset, just kind of get you ready. You know, it kind of starts off this more of a slow-paced, technical style of a match, and then you can kind of, you know, by that point you can kind of, you know, feel each other out, and then you're good to go, ready to start getting into the big moves of the match, and, you know, all the high flying, the powerhouse, you know, style moves, whatever have you. And oh, wait a minute, looks like we got a cutscene here. As look at this, Irish whip, big shoulder knockdown there from Jett Storm, taking down Baron Blade. And now going off the ropes here. Oh, nice duck there, and oh, what a right hand right there. And there's another one. No. Oh no, Baron Blade. Baron Blade has got Jett Storm down here. And look at this, he's got a Boston Crab locked in. And Jett Storm, come on, you got to get to those ropes. You can't tap out on your first day. Come on, that's not going to impress Bill DeMott. No, you can't tap out. Don't do it. Ah, Jett Storm taps out. And look at this, Baron Blade refusing to let go of the submission. That's not cool. Bill DeMott coming in here to break this up.
I said break it up! Cut it out! Both of you! Get out of the ring and cool off, now!
I mean, come on. This is not professional here from Baron Blade. And I mean, altogether, not a very impressive performance from these two, in my opinion. I mean, we got Baron Blade, you know, acting all rogue like that, and of course Jett Storm.
Look, I know things got a little crazy out there, but I want to let you know you looked impressive. So impressive that the WWE has decided to give you a contract.
But apparently the WWE
sign this
doesn't
and you'll be
care.
starting your career on NXT.
So, you know, and altogether, I'd say pretty underwhelming performance, but we get a WWE contract. So, you know, it happens. And, hey, I'm not going to complain. Jett Storm's not going to complain. We got a WWE contract. But once Bill DeMott tells William Regal that you're ready, you will get your shot to show what you're made of on the NXT roster. What's most important is for you to become strong. The fastest route to that is by upgrading your attributes. First, you need to learn all about skill points, attributes, and all that good stuff. So right away, we are going to go for speed and stamina, because did you see how slow that match was? And especially, you know, we're a lighter superstar, so we're gonna have more of the high-flying sort of offense and the quicker match style. So we want to go ahead and build that up as well. And if we're gonna be running all over the place, we gotta have stamina. So stamina, making that a priority, jacking that up to a nice 75 out of 85. And the rest, you know, we're just gonna kind of try to kind of even things out here a little bit, kind of balance out our points, how we're gonna divvy these up. Put a little bit here on the chain wrestling, because you know that's not going anywhere. That chain wrestling, you know, mini game at the beginning of the game, that's not going anywhere, and we want to make sure that we can, you know, be able to keep up with that and get a good start to the match. Because if we can start off well, that's just gonna contribute that much more to, you know, successful performances in the future, later portions of the matches. So we're also gonna add some there to the momentum, because that's also really important. We don't want to be, you know, farting around all the time, not being able to, you know, build up a signature or anything, and by that point our opponent's got like 3 finishers. That's definitely not gonna work in our favor. So kind of debating how to spend these last few points. Gonna try to even it out a little bit, but there we go. And as we can see, we get a nice notification there from Bill DeMott upgrading our attributes. But that is it for this first episode, and I want to thank you all for watching, and make sure to stay tuned for episode 2 and for episode 1 of Universe Mode, both coming out in the near future.